lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Chicago Cubs and the Texas Rangers. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch on the way. Down the third baseline. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Batting second. The second baseman.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
Tatis aboard here at first with nobody out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Didn't get on top of the sinker at all, if that's what it was trying to be. It stayed high, hoping to discourage a steal attempt with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Grounded to third. This could be two. Ramirez is there. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Fernando Tatis Jr. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Fernando Tatis.
Here comes
Jr.
Squared that one up just a little late. The windup and the 0-1. Trout is right there, one down. So one down, no one aboard. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. And this is taken outside for ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Webb, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on.
A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over.
Second inning set to go, and that'll bring up the dynamic bat of Juan Soto. First pitch on its way. Checked his swing there, and Dave Lawrence says he held up just enough. Ball one. Now the 1-0.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row, and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Stepping in next, Marcus Semien. First pitch of the AB on its way. Late that time for a strike. Just off the inside corner, taken for a ball. One and two as the changeup had him out in front there. No score here as we play inning number 2. Fouled away. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Stanton has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. At the plate now is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Line towards center field. Robert will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Last half of the second set to go, and digging into bat next, the ever dangerous Juan Soto. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
And that one yanked just foul. Here comes the 1-2. Simeon backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. So next to hit is Will Smith. Now here's the first offering. Trout has a read on it. 2 gone. Giancarlo Stanton now.
The left fielder, Giancarlo.
First delivery to him.
Stanton.
Swing and a miss, 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Bottom of the second here with no score. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
The right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Now the first pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. 1 out, bases empty, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Hard hit ball to second. Turner fields it cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Next up, Yasmani Grandal as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Very difficult to be a switch hitter in baseball today. Without question, the more comfortable side being from the right side. So he's going to have his work cut out for him here, hitting left-handed. Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Third inning, no score to this point.
swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
Now into the box, Jose Ramirez, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The third baseman.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ramirez.
And the Rangers are in the hit column.
Batting it, the second baseman.
Here now is Trey Turner. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Ready with the 0-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
On the line, that's a base hit into left field.
Batting ninth.
The batter will be Luis Robert, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Robert.
And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get one, if not both of them, home. And the runner is in from second. The relay, and he's in there with a 2-run triple.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. A play at the plate. The tag from Grandal, and they get him at home plate. So the next to bat will be Mike Trout. 0 for 1 for him here in this one, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Tatis stands at first with 1 out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Still only 1 out in the inning. There goes the runner. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. And now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. In there, 1-1. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. On the move is Trout from first. He loses him on ball 4. So next to the plate for Texas, Juan Soto. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed.
And now an intentional walk is the call from the dugout. That will bring in a run. Here now is Will Smith. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that change.
And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
No left field.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. No balls and a strike to count. 4 runs here in this half inning. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. Bet's coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Now a 5-0 lead.
Now batting, third baseman,
Michael Kopech is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Number 34, Michael Kopech.
Into the box, Jose Ramirez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And he's got a shot to open up an even greater lead if he can get something into the outfield. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. And it's fouled away.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Number 6, second baseman.
So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Soto, the runner at third. Smith on second. Stanton at first. 2 out in the inning. Behind 0-2 now. On the move is Trout. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. All set for the start of the inning, and stepping up as the shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job 1 at bat at a time.
1-0 the count. Fouled off. The 1-1. Chopped weakly to the right. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Slapped hard the opposite way. And he will reach down to get it, as a stumbling play that time is nevertheless good for the first out. So 1 away here in the Chicago 4th. And that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike 1. Late square, and this is popped up. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Drilled right back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Juan Soto to the plate now. As the first pitch to him's a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. That's inside. 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
That's in there. Base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away. At the plate now, Marcus Semien. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Semien tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Bottom of the inning now, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Luis Robert.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
The windup and the 0-1. And that's in there. Base hit.
Now batting, shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
At the plate, Fernando Tatis Jr. And he fouls this one off. No hits to this point. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Robert on at first, nobody out. Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, the right
Ready
field.
with the first pitch. Here it comes. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Behind 0-2 now. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. The next 0-2. Betts has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And now in the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Now at the plate, here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He'll start off the 5th in this one. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Now the 1-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
3-1 the count now. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning. Next to stand in is Mookie Betts. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. And a rather interesting decision here is they'll put him on and move the runner into scoring position now. Here's the first pitch to him. Bryce Harper will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. No runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Line toward the alley in left center, and that's in there. Base hit. In with it is Stanton, and that's going to hold that runner at third base.
Now batting, the catcher, Grandal.
And here's the switch hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 0-1 count and the pitch. Fouled away. Guerrero on third. Betts at 2nd. Harper at 1st with no outs. And another foul ball. 2-2 to the Cubs catcher. Line toward right center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. This will kick up against the wall now. 1 run is scored. The relay throw, and now they've got the runner caught in the hot box as he thought about going home. And he is in there. To the plate now, Fernando Tatis Jr. And it's grounded just foul down the line. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
The batter number 6.
A man at second with one down, and into bat is Trey Turner. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
3 runs already home here. High in the air out to center field. Robert is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Two out, runner in scoring position at second, and that brings up Mike Trout. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball one.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Center fielder on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Juan Soto.
The designated hitter, Juan Soto.
Scooped up. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame. Now one down with the bases empty, and that brings up Will Smith. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. On the move is Betts. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Up next for the Rangers, Giancarlo Stanton. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Stanton.
And the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Oh, I just don't understand that swing. The first 2 guys made outs on just 1 pitch. What are they doing up there?
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
That's not really where you want to miss right there. I know this guy has got power stuff, but you can't live in the middle of the plate against this lineup and expect to have success.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. New inning set to get underway, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Juan Soto. Tyler Matzek takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for the Rangers.
Teoscar Hernandez will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th. First offering on its way as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. So now to the plate, Marcus Semien. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Jose Ramirez will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with 1 away.
Jose Ramirez.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
And he lays off, ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done. And a rather interesting decision here as they'll put him on and move the runner into scoring position now. So a big at-bat coming up, and it'll be Mookie Betts. A knock here could cut the lead to just 1 run. Turner gloves it to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
The third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Trout looks up. A leap there by Trout, but he can't reel it in, if you will. That ball is gone.
Up next for the Rangers, the second baseman, Ray Turner.
And he'll step off and try and reset. So now to the plate, Trey Turner, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. High in the air out to center field. Trout is there, and he has it for the first out. Now it'll be Luis Robert. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Luis Robert.
Here's the pitch. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time. And now here is Fernando Tatis Jr. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. Around second now and headed for third. And he'll get in there at third as he just misses a home run but settles for the triple. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. Now a big swing by Trout, and he connects on this one. That's out to deep left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Now batting, first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
In now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. But this will find the shortstop's glove for the third out of the inning. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up Bryce Harper.
The designated hitter, Bryce Harper.
First pitch on the way. So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
Ronald Acuna is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. Blake Trinan comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
Ball 2 with a sinker that runs off the inside.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. 0-1. Here it comes. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. but it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
Up next for the Cubs.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And it's fouled away.
Junior.
Just a tick behind for a strike.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this pitch arsenal, you just got to find a way to shorten up and battle, put something in play.
Hit down the third baseline. Ramirez is up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up the dynamic bat of Juan Soto.
The designated hitter, Juan.
Now here's the first
Soto.
offering. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Now
stepping in now, Will Smith. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Now batting, left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Standing in now, Giancarlo Stanton. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Fielded cleanly. There's one. Back to first, and they'll take care of Stanton as well. It's a double play. Next up is Jose Ramirez. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Fouled off.
Ramirez.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
Hey, what a job right here to put yourself in position to get out of this one after giving up back-to-backs.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. From the stretch, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. There's a ball hit softly down to third. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit.
Now back, the center fielder, Mike Trout.
Into the box, Mike Trout. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And a bad time for that as the runner takes second here. Turner leads off second with nobody out. 1-1 the count now. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he fouls this one off. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for...
Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Now that's first baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Into the box now, Jose Ramirez. As he'll come up empty that time on a sinker, it's strike 1. And they're runners at the corners now. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. To second for one, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. Digging in next, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. Taylor Rogers takes over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 55.
He's set. Here it comes. As he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. One and two now.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble at a little bit and give him another chance. And hopefully this pitcher misses over the heart of the plate.
High and deep down the left field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time is laid off, and the count runs full.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
But this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Trey Turner. First pitch on its way. Foul tip into the catcher's glove at strike 1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
I can't imagine in a hitter's meeting today that's the pitch they want to attack. Plus velocity up and in. It's going to be too tough to get the barrel to that pitch today.
Ready with another 0-2. Reined in. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So 1 gone now in the Texas half of the 8th. And into bat next is Luis Robert. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Trout is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Fernando Tatis Jr. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. He's right there. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. All set to start the 9th in this one. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Mookie Betts. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Comes set, and the 0-1. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now. 0-2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Mookie Betts becomes the first out in the 9th inning. Ronald Acuna is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Hits it high and deep out to center field. A ball that's carrying. But he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Now back. Pepper. This one.
Kendall Graveman answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
Acuna stands at third with one gone in the inning. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Smith is after it, and the throw to first is there to record the second out. Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Fernando Tatis Jr. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. 0-1, here it comes. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. And now this crowd, right around 34,000 fans, comes to their feet. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. On to first, and that's your ball game.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home, so this was a big win.
Led the